Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Madden Mythology Beast Cyber 16 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make infinite training, infinite candy, or just basically what's infinite coins, because training, candy, they're all just coins at the end of the day, right? So I'm going to show you how to go from that screenshot to this right here, which is like 2.2 million worth of players, to where I am now, which is 1.1 million in training. Training is at 3 per right now, so if you were to, I don't know, I guess be lazy and transfer all that training, that's about 3 million after taxes, which is phenomenal because I did not have all that coin before. So without further ado, let's get into it. For those of you who don't want to watch a 12-minute video, the short explanation is to build the masters with training and quick sell everything, because you make more than you put in. Now, for those of you who want a little bit more detailed explanation but still don't want to watch a full video, basically what you're going to do, you're going to get as cheap training as possible, get as much as you think you need. I think I got like 300,000 worth of training. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but I started with, no, not even 300,000 worth of training. Like, I meant like 300,000 coins worth of training, which is only like 100,000 training, maybe even less. But then you take that training, you re-roll the 87 plus candy players, you quick sell everything except the 96, then you go buy the 96s with the candy, and then you go put them into the master set to quick sell everything. And that's basically it. That's literally the entire method. So again, for those of you who don't want to watch a 12-minute video, get training, as much as you think you want or think you need. Reroll the 87 plus sets, quick sell everything that's not a 96, and then with the candy that you got from the training, go buy the 96 overalls, and then put those into the sets. And whatever 96s that you're missing, do not buy with coins. Just put up the extras that you have and put it up for the ones you need, because the trade block is extremely active. And then you want to sell everything, and then you want to repeat. Okay, so that's it. That's literally it. So the first thing you want to do is buy 396s. Buy training as cheap as possible. Buy as much as you want. I bought 300K's worth, as in like 300,000 coins, because 96s were cheap. Everything else I'm using currently, except for that Zeke. That was just because I wanted to do the method faster, but it's not necessary whatsoever. So you can just take 100,000 away from my 3 million if you guys truly want to. But aside from that, you only need 300,000 worth of coins, and you probably even need less than that to get started. But the more coins and training you have, the better, right? But essentially, once you get your training, you're gonna come on over to the training currency. You see there's the color smash. Ignore that for now, we'll come back to it. Right here, the 87 plus color smash set, you're going to re-roll every single bit of your training into this set. Everything that is not a 96, you quick sell. You're trying to get as much candy as possible using training, using, as what Gutflex likes to call, the arbitrage, which is just a funny way of saying, people being stupid and not, matching numbers, because, math is hard, and we have to take advantage of those small discrepancies. But as you see right here, I'm gonna flash forward to a part where I had like a lot of training, just so I can show you guys. Because if I showed you guys the training when I had like 800,000, it would take forever to get through. But you see, I pulled a couple 96s, a couple 95s. Like, I pulled basically everything. The odds, we're not really concerned about them. Odds really don't matter. I mean, sure they matter, but for the most part, we're just trying to get as much candy as possible. So obviously 95s like that Zach Ertz is good. 95s like Malik Hooker, 93s, just 91s, just any amount of training. Like, the odds are pretty decent from what I can tell. Like, if I had a, if someone asked me my opinion about it. But again, the odds aren't what's important. What's important is that you end up with a whole bunch of training. So right here, this clip right here is when I rolled 800,000 training in one sitting. It literally took me like, what, 2 episodes of Haiku, so it was like 40 minutes just to roll all that training. Probably even took me more, to be honest, because 800,000, that is a lot of training, right? You're literally just pressing the X button so many times. And what you're gonna do after this, you're literally gonna quick sell everything. The reason why I don't quick sell after I pull is because that's so much work, dog. You're pressing so many buttons. I'm so glad they added this quick sell button, so I can just go along and do this. But just make sure you're quick selling everything. That's not a 96. Right, I cannot stress that enough. Do not quick sell the 96s, because we're gonna need those for the master sets. I guess I could speed this up too, because maybe I'm just flexing. Maybe I just like to see 203 items in my binder that I'm just about to quick sell. So it's kind of like an ultimate flex. But essentially, you're just gonna quick sell all of this for candy, and obviously with the candy, we're about to do some more re-rolls, so we're gonna go ahead and fast forward through this. I think I ended up with like 500k, nearly 600k candy. Let's see, yeah, I ended up with like 500k candy. So now we're gonna take all of that candy and we're gonna go to this random 96 overall color smash player set, and we're gonna put all of that candy into these 96 players. Thankfully, this doesn't take as long, but it does take long enough for me to want to fast forward through it because, you know, you're getting the same 6 players. It's nothing special. It's not like, you know, the odds are bad or anything. It's just, you know, first of all, I don't even like any of the 6 players. Like, all of them suck, especially Zeke. But that's probably because I'm an Eagles fan, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. It brings me joy to be able to quick sell him. Don't like quick selling Ertz, but I do enjoy quick selling Ezekiel Elliott. Just putting them back into EA's database is probably the greatest justice you can do to an Eagles fan, except beating the Cowboys and winning the Super Bowl. That's also cool. But enough about that. So once you re-roll all of your candy, right? And I hate that I have 20,000 instead of 21,000. Like, I literally, I was livid that I didn't have enough for one more reroll because it would have been perfect for this video. But you see right here, you have choices. You can either sell for 2.6 million because they go for about 100k a pop, or you can, you know, re-roll into more training and more candy, which obviously is going to lead to more coins once you do decide to sell those players. And hopefully you kind of see what I'm talking about now, because what's about to happen here, you're about to put all of these into the sets, and I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this too. Man, we're doing a lot of fast forwarding today, but that's because this method is long. You're going to put all those players into the sets, and you're going to build the masters, and those masters give you more value than what you put in. You know, you get a whole bunch of training and you get a whole bunch of candy, in which, you know, you can re-roll the training into candy, re-roll the candy into more masters, and more masters into training and candy. And you see that little triangle, it keeps reproducing within itself. You don't need to touch the market whatsoever, and that's why this method is basically an exploit. It's basically a loophole that I'm sure EA will do something about, you know, when the time comes, if they haven't already. I'm not sure what this depends off of. I wish I could tell you. I don't know if it's just good odds. I don't know what it is, but my coin stack has multiplied. You see I have 3 berries, 3 Ed Reeds at this point, but that's basically the gist of it, right? And you can cash out at any time. The perfect place to cash out is when, in my opinion, you know, not selling the masters. The masters, you know, I don't think, maybe there is coin to be made, but I think the safest way, at least in my opinion, is to sell the 96 players before you put them into the set, right? You reroll all your candy into 96s, and then you sell those 96s for 100k a pop. Maybe that's not the most efficient way, but I know that's the way I've been calculating how much I've been making. Which, you know, obviously, as you can see, I started, you know, very, very low, you know, training and candy, and then I ended up with like 1.1 million. But you see here, you're going to quick sell all the masters into training, because if you want to do the infinite training, then, you know, you quick sell, you know, all the masters, and then you quick sell all the quick sell all the nats for the candy. I don't know why I didn't do it in that clip, but oh no, it's because I changed clips. But basically, I'm going to show you guys what to do. If you guys don't have all the pieces, you see there, I only have 2 out of the 3. You don't have to go buy anything. This is the greatest part of the method, in my opinion. And you're going to go to the trade block, and you're going to actually trade with people looking for the pieces that you probably have and they don't need. It's really simple. I don't know if I said that right, but it shouldn't be too hard to understand. Just go to the trade block and then, you know, put the correct filters in. So, you know, you want to go down 96, 97, you know, either put your position or put the team. You know, it doesn't really matter, whatever is comfortable for you. But, you know, since there's only 6 players, it's not that specific. And then, of course, you just want to put the color smash program. Ignore that mistake right there. Just put the color smash program. And then what I like to do, filter by pressing square or X if you're on Xbox, and then go to either position or the team wanted, and then, you know, you make your offer. This way, you know, people see the notification in the top right, and, you know, they're always online. So this is the quickest way to determine if you're going to get a trade or not, which most people do accept within like the first minute. Like, by the time you go to the next trade, right, if you need multiple players, most players would have already accepted the first one, which is absolutely bonkers to me. And that's why I love this method, because it's fast. Or at least this part of the method, it's pretty fast, except for EA's terrible, you know, interface. It's extremely laggy and slow half the time. But you see there, you see how that got accepted so fast, and how he's available to trade like after I just traded for him. So there's never a way where you won't have the resources to do this. The only thing that's really gonna kill this method, in my opinion, is if they limit it like the gingerbread, or a new promo comes out and you can't re-roll for the things anymore. But this is money. So basically, just to sum it up, this is infinite training and infinite candy. And any infinite currency eventually is going to be infinite coins, right? Because all the currencies bounce off one another. Currency is currency. You just have to know how to what's the word? How to oh, it's there. It's there. How to translate? It's like translate. I don't know. I'm not good with words, but that's basically the method. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked this video, found it helpful. Dislike if you did not, and hurry up and use this method before it's too late. See ya. Peace out.